Well, the Trinity Theological Seminary is celebrating 80 years this year. As most people know, our seminary started in Kumasi in 1942 before it was moved to Accra in the early 1960s so that we can be near the University of Ghana. This year we are celebrating 80 years and we have lined up various activities including lectures, musical concerts, church services. Today we had an anniversary lecture. The lecture was significant for a number of reasons. This is a place where we form pastors and raise leaders for churches. Sometimes people think that it's only pastors who come here. No, we have people who are lay people who also come here to train. And our students come from both the mainline churches and some of the independent Pentecostal charismatic churches. They all come here to train. Today's lecture was given by somebody who was a student here in the 1970s, who became a general secretary of the Christian Council of Ghana, became the presiding bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana, and served this country and the church in other capacities. So if there was anybody who knows the history of this institution, is the Most Reverend Dr. Robert Aboagye Mensah, and his topic was raising leaders, resourcing the churches, lessons for our time. And he has challenged us using the story of Abraham to be truthful, to believe in God, to wait for God's agenda for our lives, and especially that when God gives a revelation, you don't have to rush to help God to fulfill his promises. It was in the rush to fulfill the promises that Ishmael was born. And we all know the problems that are occurring between Christians, Muslims, and people of other faiths because of that decision. So we have been challenged that when God promises, God himself knows how he's going to fulfill the promise, and we should learn to wait for him. We have other activities coming up, including the first musical concert was in Kumasi. The second musical concert will be in Accra. And then on the 11th of November, which is a Friday, we are going to have an alumni homecoming. The following day, a Saturday, will be our graduation for the students who completed their studies this academic year. So, in brief, that is what we have in store for our patrons.